I love working from home, but sometimes time gets away from me. All morning I was sitting at my computer and then I DoorDashed some Chick-fil-A. I am still missing the pimento cheese chicken sandwich thing that they had, so I'm making my own and it's really good. I put away all of Cooper's Christmas toys. I'm like, take them out seasonally, except for this Christmas pickle because he's obsessed, so I couldn't bear to put it away. And he's like taking it away from me. And then eventually it ended up on the side table. I'm not really sure what that was about. But again, he was like, yeah, I'm not giving it back to you. I don't trust you with it. What the heck? Then I refilled his food bowl and water bowl. Cooper is so finicky about his water bowl. If it gets even like halfway empty, he is very nervous. Then I finally threw away my lunch stuff and I had to take a call, and Cooper finally decided I was safe enough to curl up with his little pickle on my lap while I was on the phone. One of the great things about working from home is that I can weave in personal tasks throughout the day, like doing laundry. It's so nice that I can throw it in because it takes so long for it to like finish, but it's not so much time actually doing it. So that is lovely. Then I decided to actually head down to the gym in late afternoon, but while I was getting ready, some packages got delivered. So I was happy to procrastinate. I got these funny little things. They're like rubber things that help you open up jars. I'd gotten this like free one at some legal conference years ago and it had seen better days. So I decided to get some new ones from Amazon. And then this was the day of like random things. So I use AirTags for absolutely everything. And I keep seeing these things where you put it in these little card things. So it's kind of like a credit card type thing. I don't know if this is better. I will have to report back on that. And then this, I've been wanting this for so long. This is like a small ultrasonic cleaner. I have a big one that is like half the price of this one, but I figured maybe if it was smaller and easier to handle, I would use it more. So I had been really wanting this and I finally just bit the bullet. So I got it and I decided to try it. My jewelry is always so dirty because I don't clean it nearly enough. So I ran it and it was really hard to get the button to go on, but it finally did go on. I let it go for the 5 minutes and then I took out the jewelry and my necklace looked cleaner, but not like tons cleaner. I probably need to do it a second time, but my earrings looked so much better. But then I tried to do another round of jewelry and I could not get this thing to turn on. So that was kind of a bust. It's actually going back. And on that disappointing note, I finally made it down to the gym. I needed to get my steps in, even though I had procrastinated for quite some time, but I finally did it. I just walked for about an hour. And then after that, I procrastinated a little bit more by looking at the views. It was so pretty. It was still kind of crowded in the gym today. So I actually went into one of the training rooms and decided to do an Apple Fitness Plus weight thing. Then I stopped off in my storage room because it's on the same floor. I needed to pick up a filter. I have this like whole home humidifier system, which I'm not really convinced that it does anything, but you have to change the filter once a year and it gets gross. So today's the day. January, I have it on my calendar every January to change it. So I pulled that out and let me tell you, this looks disgusting. I don't even know. And I really don't even think it works that well because if I don't use my Dyson humidifier, my air is so dry in my home. But nonetheless, this still has to be done, I suppose. So it had gotten kind of grody, so I decided to give it a quick clean before I put everything back. And then I pulled out the new filter, which on another note, my building replaces our HVAC filters, but not the humidifier filters, which I think is kind of a weird distinction, but it's not hard. So anyway, I just did it myself and then put away my little screwdriver thing. And I also had to put away my ladder because even though I'm tall, I can't reach quite up that high. And then after that, it was time to get back to laundry, folding. Someone asked me how I fold my clothes and I don't do it perfectly. I kind of follow the KonMari method. So just in halves and then thirds, depending on like what size the clothes are. These are obviously bigger. So then I do it again in halves, thirds, and then half again. And then just everything magically is all nice and folded. Put that all away in the drawers. And then after the folding was done, I had to hang up some clothes that I wanted to air dry. And then I DoorDashed dinner from Athena, again, my favorite Greek restaurant in Chicago. It is delicious. Then I had another bag of Cooper's food that I needed to put in his big like food storage thing. So I emptied that out. He was watching me very closely and I'm just going to take a nice hot shower and get ready for bed. I hope everyone has a great night.